looking back at that appointed time, I don't have my microphone, so a little bit of technical issues, but this will be my third time trying to film this. So I spoke about a couple of days ago about I saw the moon turn blood red, like literally as you look up on the curb and you see where it's red up on the curb and it says no parking. That's how red the sun became when it descended in the west. Now, after some time went by, I was really trying to figure out what did that mean and what that meant to me, because I grew up in the 80s and I've never seen this before, you know, in my entire existence, to see the sun literally turn blood red, crimson red at that. And people believe that this is normal. It is, in fact, not normal. So the way that I see that, and being that the visions that I've been having, the time before that, I saw, out of waking up, I heard the words, "It all starts here, call out to me." I woke up from my sleep. I closed my eyes back again. It's like when I opened them, I closed them. And I saw a white horse, and I saw someone sitting on the white horse. But it was in shadow, but I could see the horse. But then, this morning, I woke up out of my sleep and did the same thing, closed my eyes again. And I saw a light, but then I heard a pop, and the light went off. But this sun turned to blood red. And it took me some time to really put it together, because I've been seeing a lot of things that the Holy Spirit's been showing me. I'm gonna say this about September 23rd and 24th, the atonement, or it is the Feast of Trumpets. I'm not going to take anything from this man Joshua. I'm not going to say who's right and who's wrong, because the Holy Spirit shows whomever it decides it wants to show it to. I haven't received, well, I have, but I have received some visions, well, not visions, but dreams about the rapture. Here just a couple of days ago, or a day ago, but I don't remember it, but it kept replaying over and over. Like it was like deja vu. 2 to 3 times I saw the same thing, but I don't remember what it was about, but I know it was about the rapture. But then the dream before, in 2018, around the same time Joshua received his message, I received mine, and I saw a yellowish white light going up. I mean, coming from the heavens, coming down, and I see something look like trash just going up, and it's going up in a spiral like this. And like I said, I zoomed in with my eye, my hawk eye or phoenix eye, or however you want to call it. And I can see that it's someone who is basically laying backwards, lifeless look like, and they're being lifted up. So these were people that were being pulled up. This is what I saw in 2018. Now, to me, the sun represents the blood red robe. The descending of the sun is the Holy Spirit descending upon the earth. This is what I've gathered from that. The time before that, a couple of days before, it was a promise that was given unto me, but I asked if the Holy Spirit hear my cry. I said, please send me a sign. But I've seen what I've seen. What those have seen, Ezekiel and John, I've seen it. They've seen it in visions, and I've seen it physically. Each one of these people, they've seen it by vision, and I've seen it by actual 3D physical happenings right in front of my face. The Holy Spirit sent me a vision some years back in like 2017 about a prophecy, and well, not really a prophecy, it was something in the past that happened, but these people hiding in the mountains. But from my vision, I didn't know that they were hiding, but what I saw was people being pummeled by stones. And I mentioned this about another video as well. But the Holy Spirit sent me its memory, and its memory became my vision. This is the only vision I have not seen in the 3D physical yet. But it's the Holy Spirit's memory of what happened. Because this was something that happened in the past. So I'm saying this because visions, dreams, all of these things are ramping up for everyone. But, you know, there's a saying that if you watch a scary movie, 9 times out of 10, you're going to dream of something scary. If you watch something funny, 9 times out of 10, you're going to see something in your dreams funny. Our subconscious pick and choose what we decide we want to see. Like I said, I'm not taking anything from the brother Joshua. My thing is that this date has been given, and I'm not taking anything from it. But what I am saying, a lot of people are tapping into this prophetic vision that Joshua had and has put out since 2018. That he had this vision, and he had received a visit from Yeshua, which the world knows him as Jesus, but I call him as Yeshua. What I'm going to say is that I'm not taking anything from his vision, because because I've had my own, but I haven't. Just last couple of days, a day ago, I had to dream about the rapture, but I'm not taking anything from him. But we are following something, and it plays on our subconscious when we do look into stuff like this, when we continue looking into stuff like this, and then our mind replays it. And I'm not taking anything from anyone who's having these dreams or visions. I'm not taking it from you. I'm just saying sometimes the things that we watch, sometimes the things that we see plays a big part. But if you're not watching stuff like that, maybe these prophetic dreams would not come forth, and maybe they would. And I'm not, like I said, I'm not taking anything from Joshua, and I'm not taking anything from anyone who's had these visions and dreams. But what I am saying is that the time is short. Time is really short. Time is of an essence. And what I've seen, and it's been a while since the Holy Spirit has shown me something like that. I've seen visions of massive beings trying to stop me from ascending. I've seen animals, people trying to stop me from ascending. There are many of us that, like me for instance, has been in Satan's kingdom, and these beings are to stop several of those that are supposed to be ascending. I said in my videos before that I sealed the 12 tribes in Satan's kingdom, because Satan's kingdom is a revolving door. You don't really get that much action unless you're in a fair where there's millions of people at this fair. But how many of us have time to go to a fair and speak with many people? Not many of us, because many of them will pass us by. But if the Holy Spirit sets you down and puts you in a position like I was in, where I was sat down, and all of a sudden I'm surrounded by a lot of people, and there are those that the Holy Spirit has sent to me that I mentored, and it got so much so that people were calling me Moses. I don't know who you all are following, but I'm not asking you to follow me. But you will. For this is what I'm going to say. The Holy Spirit has shown me some things that was a promise for me, but it was also a sign letting me know that the Holy Spirit is listening to my cry. For if you do not do the things that I've spoken, you will not be leaving this place. You will sit here for the 7-year tribulation. For many of you will ascend. For many of you will not. For many of you will be here for the 7-year tribulation, and there will be many casualties. There will be many that will wish to hear the word, or wish to hear some wisdom or some guidance or direction. I don't know how much more I can say, but I said before, get your houses in order. There is a ship here that's docked here that is going to be leaving soon. Whether it's when Joshua says it is, I don't know, but I know it's here. In my dreams and visions, I've seen myself step up on a boat and sail away. But I know when a fallen one, giant, reach up and grab me by my foot as I'm ascending, I'll put it like this. Here where I am in Texas, I'm in one area and I'm doing Qigong, and I feel something shake up under me. I'm thinking it's something hit the ground real heavy, like some kind of trash, you know, like something that carries, that they put trash in, dumpster, or one of them big long ones. That wasn't it. So I looked and I seen my staff still standing up on the tree. So I traveled 400 miles away in Texas, 400 miles away to a different location. And I'm doing Qigong again. This time I know I'm by a highway, but I know I'm not. I'm in over it. It's nothing but nature where I am. Nothing but a bunch of horses and stuff like that where I am. And there's nothing around as moving earth that heavy. And the thud happened again, shook again. The third time, the earth shook because I heard about it. It shook here in Texas. This was a day that the pale horse rode through. This was actually before the pale horse rode through. This was after I sealed the 12 tribes. After I sealed the 12 tribes, between 3 and 8 o'clock, between 3 and 4 o'clock in the morning, the earth shook. And soon after, everyone woke up to freezing. Then, where I am now, I laid on this floor in between quaking state and awake twice. I'm like just coming up out of sleep and the earth would shake twice. Third time laying in this room on the floor. I have 2 lamps up above me on my stands. They're black lights, they're for my plants. When I woke up, these lights were off. I turn them on every night, but for some reason they were off. How they wind up off? And then when I did turn them on, they were at full brightness. Then I turned on the ones that are directly behind me, the white ones, and they were still at the lowest setting. Then I have another plant light in my bathroom, and these lights were still on. When the lights turn off, these lights will come bright, all of them. And the one in the restroom will turn off and it will be off completely. It won't, it will be completely off because it's on a timer. So I knew that the earth shook because to my right, to your left, the sculpture, the gold one, this one right here, was turned inward to the left of me, it was turned inward this way. So I knew the earth shook again. This place, the restroom, sitting on the throne, and the earth shook again. Underneath the seat, the bowl itself, from the floor up, cracked up all the way up midway to the bowl. Another time, we came in from shopping, dropped some bags off. I needed to use the restroom, left out, and we came back. The tank of the toilet was cracked and there was water all over the floor, which means as soon as I left from using the restroom, the earth shook again. At this point, it cracked the tank. What I'm saying is that me being the one having multiple dreams of being in bondage, having multiple dreams of people in these white coats and lab workers and things like that, government officials, and I have a fallen one in my dream reach up and grab me by my foot as I'm ascending. What I can say is that there is going to come a great shaking to this earth, and every building shall topple. Every building shall fall. Excuse me.